Hi, we're so glad you're here. For this adventure, we're leaving northern Utah and making our way toward one of my bucket list destinations, Crater Lake National Park. From there, we'll continue west until we reach the incredible Oregon coast. Okay, we're getting ready to go to Oregon. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I think we got a pretty good start considering all things. So,
okay, here we go.
Here we go. This is Lizzy, our adventure buddy and chief excitement officer. Wherever we go, she's right there with us, ready to explore every step of the way. We can't wait for Lizzy to join us on this trip.
She is really excited. We stopped for lunch at this little park to give Lizzy some chuck-it time.
So she ran and ran and ran some more.
I think she's feeling pretty relaxed right about now.
Agreed. While she's taking a well-deserved break, we thought we'd take a minute to introduce ourselves.
I'm Joanne.
And I'm Rhett.
And together we're the creators of Pink Sky Living.
This channel started with a very simple idea.
Life moves fast.
Sometimes way too fast.
We created Pink Sky Living because we believe life is richer when we slow down to truly appreciate it.
For us, slowing down doesn't mean doing less.
Yeah, you can just ask our kids.
It means noticing more. The beauty, the joy, and the moments that are easy to miss when life gets busy.
So it's not about escaping, it's about fully experiencing it. And we believe adventure can be found in many places, like a national park, on a bike trail with some friends. One of our favorite things is watching a pink sunrise together in the morning when it's nice and quiet and nobody's up and about. Doing meditations is something else that we enjoy.
But we'll be sharing our travels, our outdoor adventures, in simple ways for you to create a life filled with gratitude and joy.
So come along and enjoy this adventure with us.
We're so glad you're here.
Okay, we are in Big Pine RV Park in Crescent. Dad has driven 661 miles. Lizzy has been sleeping for 661 miles. And she is raring to go.
Yeah, all those old ranching towns were quite interesting. Really a rough and tough culture out there in Central Oregon. Living life their way. But anyway, one of the coolest things was when we come up over the ridge and we could see coming towards Bend, and we could see the Three Sisters and Mount Bachelor, which are just like rising up out of the trees, just majestic, covered in snow and everything like that. It was just gorgeous. About that time, it started getting super forested and pretty. And Bend, we kind of skirted around Bend, Google shortcut. But it was, it was just beautiful neighborhoods. It was super pretty homes in the trees and that sort of thing. And then it was just an hour from Bend down to Crescent. And just beautiful Oregon weather here. But the truck ran well. The trailer didn't have any problems at all.
Lizzy was a champ.
Yeah, Lizzy was a champ. She mostly just slept, except for when we'd slow down, and then she'd get excited, like, ooh, do I get to get out? Do I get to play? In which she did on a couple of opportunities. In fact, for our lunch break, she played so hard chuckage, it took her like 20 minutes to recover. She was panting so hard. So,
what are you excited about tomorrow?
I'm excited about a cinnamon roll first thing in the morning.
Down the bakery.
Yeah, down the bakery. No, I'm super excited to see Crater Lake for the first time. And we're just gonna pull the trailer and try to get in there early and just circle around it and check out the turnouts and the sites. There's a little bit of a restriction as far as where Lizzy can go, so we're a little bit limited that way, but I think we should get dozens of viewpoints around the lake. and then it's down the Rogue River going towards Medford, and eventually down to the coast and up to Gold Beach. So tomorrow afternoon we will be setting up our permanent encampment in Gold Beach. So,
Okay,
day one in the books.
This is Lizzy's spot. She likes hanging out when we go driving. Being a good girl, she's ready to go doing some exploring. Are we gonna have another adventure? Yeah. And go see lots of trees and rocks and water.
See some squirrels.
And squirrels. So what are you most excited about today?
Just the vistas, being able to see that beautiful water. By the caldera. I mean, I've been waiting 61 years to see this. So, I've seen it in pictures forever.
Yeah, it's hard to get an idea of what it really looks like.
Right. So I'm just super excited to just experience it.
If you've never visited Crater Lake, prepare to be amazed. I was amazed.
Oh yeah, what you're looking at began nearly 7,700 years ago when Mount Mazama erupted into one of the largest volcanic eruptions North America has ever seen. Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States, reaching nearly 2,000 feet deep. Isn't that amazing?
I know, I can't even comprehend that.
Right?
So one of the things that makes this lake so remarkable is that no rivers flow into it and none flow out. So it's fed almost entirely by the rain and the snow.
What that does is that it keeps the water incredibly pure. Because it's so clear, sunlight reaches deep below the surface, creating that unforgettable sapphire blue color that people travel all over the world just to experience and to feel it.
Mm-hmm. The pictures are beautiful, but you can't really capture what it's like to stand there.
Yeah, there's something about the stillness, the color, the magnificent size of this place. It just leaves you speechless.
And it's one of those places that just reminds you how amazing God's creations really are. So if you ever have the chance to visit Crater Lake, don't pass it up. We really enjoyed how amazing it was.
We thought the highlight of the day would be Crater Lake itself.
And honestly, we couldn't really imagine anything topping it.
But nature had another surprise waiting for us.
This was so cool. As we walked along the rim and were taking pictures, we started noticing butterflies. And at first there were just a few, and then dozens, and then hundreds. They just seemed to be everywhere.
Yeah, they were floating all around us. They were crossing the trail. They were floating through the trees, and it's kind of hard to describe how you felt like you were in a dance of butterflies.
It was just magical. So we later learned that we had arrived during one of the rare California tortoiseshell butterfly migrations that occasionally pass through Crater Lake.
And the cool thing is some visitors come for years hoping to witness it. And somehow we just happened to be here on exactly the right day.
It felt like nature was throwing a welcome parade, or even a little reminder that some of life's greatest moments are the ones you never plan.
Yes, those unexpected gifts are often the memories that stay with you the longest, and this is one that we'll never forget.
So we'll leave you with these beautiful butterflies. Hopefully you were able to see some of them. We slowed the footage down so you could see them because they're actually kind of small. But we want to thank you for joining us on this adventure to Crater Lake. And we hope it inspires you to get outside, explore somewhere new, embrace any kind of gifts that are along your own journey.
And next time, we'll continue on our Oregon adventure as we make our way to the beautiful coast and discover what Gold Beach has in store for us.
And until next time, may your heart be filled with gratitude and may your journey be filled with joy.